as you know, I've been in Riway for some time. So Riway is a gratitude platform. So I really have to thank, first of all, Shane for her unending support. Every 2 days or so, she's up until 3-4 a.m. for me. So thank you very much to Team Elite Power, Shane, for your time. And also, thank you very much to two of our famous leaders in UK, Team Elite Pegasus Suzanne and Team Elite Pegasus Meeting. Because without your leadership, of course, things will not be as smooth as possible. And and you have taken the time to build a wonderful team, a big team. So, and thank you for your support, because I know you're a very busy person. So just want to express my gratitude for coming here. And so, yes, as Shane mentioned that this platform is already 14 years, the company is 14 years. So all of you, maybe some of you are still new, you don't know me, but I actually am in the corporate sector. So people say life in the corporate sector, is it good? It's not bad, but is it always very good? Sometimes I don't know, because we deal with politics. There's a lot of backstabbing sometimes and all these things. And when economy is not good, the increment is also very little. For example, when we have an increment this year, I think the current inflation rate in UK is more than the salary increment. So actually the salary shrunk because inflation is higher. Let's say for average in UK, maybe the normal increment is, let's say, 3%, but then now inflation is said to be like 5.7 or 6%. So actually our salary shrunk 3%. So as things get more expensive, and like electricity and all these things get more expensive, then it's as though our standard of living gets less and lesser with the same salary. So I told myself, when we joined this Riway platform, then they have a lot of training, which is what I like. And then when I looked at some of the basic things, like our first training, which is the NDO one, the types of businesses, right? As a paid salaried employee, if I work, I get paid. If this is what you call the active salary. If I don't work, I don't get paid. So one of the things that really attracted me to this platform is that we talked about passive income. So a lot of people think that direct selling is about just selling. In a way, when you first start, yes, because you need to understand the product, you need to understand the business structure. So in the first few, when you first start, yes, that's probably what is required. But the thing about passive income is that it has a very high multiplier. So 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8. So we call it the multiplier effect. When you first start, 1 to 2 is tough, 2 to 4, because you need to find. But for some people, it's also very easy, because if you have a lot of friends, 1 to 2, 2 more friends, 2 to 4 more friends. And then when you get the multiplier, because your friends know other friends and other friends, so the multiplier effect is huge in a direct marketing or network industry, that you will be able to see and reap the benefits later on. So as our fearless leader, Team Elite Pegasus 9 Rings, Andy Saw said that, do not look at the money now, because this is not a platform to make fast money, but it's a platform to make big money. And through my own experience of introducing to family and friends, I started to see the money come in. So that's the reason why, me being a corporate person, having a good income and stable job, the job can be stable, but industries may not be stable. Because even if you're an airline, right, hotels and airline, it used to be a glamorous industry. If you're air stewardess, you're flying. So you can see even unforeseen circumstances can make a salaried job, not stable. So that's the reason why I also come in. And that in 2 weeks' time, I'm going for my maternity, but I'm still here because I really believe in it. And even my maternity, because I'm taking 1 year off, I don't get paid for 6 months also. So I don't get a salary. And that's the reason why I make this platform, right? And to continue to build, of course, I'm getting income by doing this, but continue to build, and then the multiplier effect will be big in the end, right? So today, I just want to share, PowerPoint. how they share the basic the basic plan. As you all know, the product has been here for 14 years. So there isn't any more things that I can say about this product. Of course, if you've been to our normal session on Tuesday, you will know all about the OPP, the product, and that's why you are all here who have seen the product, have eaten the product, and feel the benefits of the product. So I don't need to say more, right? The product, as Shane has said, and I've said, it's already 14 years in the market. It's in 14 countries and growing. And every day it's growing. And all the users are growing. And we get so many different type of testimonials, from minor things like just skin itches to skin rashes, to even extreme cases like diabetes, the hole in the back, almost amputation, and even cancer. So the effects of how this product has worked in terms of regeneration, we all have seen it, right? And also in terms of the second range of product, which is conscientious, we have also seen it, the beauty conscientious showcase, how it has lifted and improved the face of many people. So there's no question this product really works, and that's the reason why we are all here, right? So then we talk about what is Riway. If you only like the product and you don't understand the company, maybe it's time you understand more about the company, because then when you understand about the company, you will see you can build a future with this company, because you will not spend so much of your time, for example, like me, my time and my passion. If you just like the product, then someone can be a consumer. But if you really look into this company, you look into the history, you look into their growth, you will be able to see a trend. This company is forever looking forward. This company is future-centric, that they want to grow. From the kind of product they produce, you know that they are kind of future-centric, because they can simply do a weight loss product. Why not they do a weight loss product? Because there's a lot of overweight people in the world. There are many countries with obese, but they decide to go into stem cell because they can already see this is the future of the supplement industry, right? So they started 2008, very, very small office. In 2008, I think none of us will want to join this kind of company, because it is a startup company, right? And so startups, 99% of startups fail. But this company managed to survive, and not even survive, it thrive. Thrive means do so well that it's starting to expand to other countries. So it's like those kind of startups like Uber. They started with one country, and now boom, 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 every other country they have Uber, right? So you can see today, 2022, how evolved they are in terms of operational, in terms of having a specific regional general manager for every region in every country. They have training plans. They have a lot of online materials for us to read in different languages. They support in terms of marketing videos. They have a lot of events. So compare that, you can see the trajectory of the company. So if you want to evaluate a company, this is also like you're buying stocks, right? You want to see a company that always is growing and always have this next step, the next step, the next step. So this is the kind of company you want to follow, right? And this is a headquarters in Singapore. They not only are expanding their footprint in terms of sales, they are also buying land and building their own headquarters in every country in operation. So a lot of companies, they have the kind of WeWork, like they rent buildings so that they can open up or shut down and open up and shut down. But a company that can afford to buy the land, land in Singapore and some of these advanced countries, Japan, Korea, is not cheap. Land is very expensive. And when you want to buy land, there's a lot of paperwork involved, taxation, you have to pay licensing, whatever. So the land, and then to start your own construction is also not easy. So there's a lot of things that go into it. But a company that's willing to invest in all of this, they are in it for the long game. A company who just wants to do a fly-by-night and run away will not buy a land and build their own office, right? So this company who's willing to buy a land and build their own office is in for the long term. So from this kind of things, you can see the indicator of the stability of the company and how long they want to be in this industry. So you want to bet your life on this kind of company. So this is a picture screenshot from the headquarters in Malaysia. They also bought the land and they built the building. Inside, you can see, this is a launch ceremony. There's so many people there. It was a hot day, but you see everybody was in their suits as well. Must be sweating like mad, but everybody was there, very well dressed. And then you can even see the bottom picture. There is the auditorium that can fit 1,500 people. So this picture was taken before the pandemic. So now I think they skipped one seat each because of the pandemic. But at the full capacity, 1,500, they can fit. That's where they do training. They can do appreciation events. So it's a really, really huge, multi-story complex. And also, they are opening until the July. They are opening the first European branch. There's going to be a huge, event, ribbon cutting ceremony, and then all the leaders around the world, those who meet the target, and of course the Pegasus, they all will be invited to the branch opening. It's going to be an amazing event. So I can't wait to see the Riway International Facebook page, because I am sure they are going to put some photos, because every event they will have professional photographers and stuff. So something to look out for, and do not miss this event. I am very sad I will miss it, because I will be just a few days after I give birth. But if not, then I will definitely make my way there, because I've been to some Riway event like in Frankfurt and the one in Four Seasons in Malaysia, and it is absolutely amazing the kind of investment they give back through the distributor. Because if you are a distributor and you bring money, they treat you really, really well. So you want to be with the company who treats you like this, and not just like a worker. Because if you work for a company, they treat you like a worker, so it's very different. But this one, they treat you like a business partner. This is the kind of company you want to follow. So as I said, 14 countries, there are 45 branches. They recently also increased one more branch in Japan. So actually, Japan should be 6. And as I said, Czech Republic already have the license. So they're just waiting to open up the doors. And coming soon, we have Poland and UK, which is now they're growing their European footprint. So the time is now. If you're in the Europe, the time to join this platform is now, because it is still new. Imagine if you're in Asia now, a lot of countries already open, right? So the market share is like maybe less, but in Europe, it's very new. You are the brand new pioneer. The market share is huge, right? So we talked about the company and the trajectory, but who is driving the vision and the mission of the company? Because the company is not running on its own. The company has a strategist, right? It's always have a strategy as someone who plans for the company and the vision. And just like some companies like the Tesla, they have Elon Musk with a vision, or Facebook, Meta, we have a Mark Zuckerberg with a vision, and Alibaba with Jack Ma and a vision. This company also has a founder, and he has a vision, right? So the founder is Mr. Lim Boon Hong, and you can Google him. He is actually an engineering graduate from a top university in Singapore, but he decided to build his career in direct selling. And he was very successful in other platforms of direct selling. He was also top in his game, but he decided it's not enough, because he said his vision is to create more millionaires. His vision is to create more millionaires. He didn't say my vision is to get more money so I can buy helicopter and like Beverly Hills homes and stuff. So which sometimes you see like some founders will be saying that, okay, my mission or vision is I want to have more profitability. Most CEOs will say that I want to have more profitability. His vision, he just said, I want to create more millionaire. So obviously he's already a millionaire, and I think, if you create more millionaire, the world is a better place if everyone is a millionaire. Am I right? So he's very successful in the sense that in the short time, and remember this platform is only 14 years. This platform was only 14 years. And in the top 100 esteemed Chinese business nomination, which is like the Chinese ethnicities Forbes list, is like the Chinese ethnicities Forbes list of who's who and who's influential. His ranking is 12. from a nobody, in just 14 years, he can be 12. Number one is the person who is a real estate tycoon. He is like the Warren Buffett of Asia, so he owns like a lot of properties in Hong Kong. He made his money in the early days during the boom, like the 1960s and 70s. So he's quite old now. The ranking number 5 is Jack Ma from the Alibaba founder. And Alibaba has been around, I think, quite longer, for a long time, I think maybe 20 years or something. So you can see he's number 5. But Alibaba has the benefit of a Chinese market, which is 1.4 billion. So all he needs to do is grab his own market share. Singapore has a population of what? 5 million, out of which 3.5 million is an own nationality, and the 1.5 is people who come in and work, expats. So even a small country like this, and now he started to expand to Malaysia, Philippines, and all surrounding 14 countries. Dr. Lim Moh managed to get ranking number 12. So that means his peers, the other people who's around him, do think that he deserves his nomination. That's why he is number 12. Of course, you can, so he's like global 50, under the age of 50. The one who's in ranking number 1 and then ranking number 5, they are above 50 years old. But Dr. Lim Moh is less than 50 years old. So it's not many people who can be very influential in less than 50 years old. If you look at the other businessmen in the world, they're probably more mature, in terms of their age. So you can Google him and you can look about his history and how and who are in the list. Most of the people here are very influential. Some of them you already know. But he's really someone that you want to follow because you know that your career or your income will be safe in the hand, the vision of someone who is controlling the company like this, because he really wants to make a better world and to give back to the distributors, right? So, and I talked about the product, the company, the foundation, the stability, and then the founder's vision and ambition. But what is the income and the dollars, right? Because in the end, we're all interested in the dollars. That's also one of the reasons why I'm here. Despite, if all the thing is good, the company is good and stable and everything, if they give you only 10 cents margin, then of course it's not interesting. I won't be here because you work, everybody has 24 hours. You, me, everybody has 24 hours, no matter whether you are rich or poor, bankrupt, you are a student, you are mature age, young age, pregnant or not, everybody has only 24 hours. What you do with the 24 hours determines our life income possibilities. So in this way, it's income possibilities, right? What can you do with 24 hours if it's just only you versus a platform where you can do duplication? So let's look at market potential. Like I mentioned, we started in Singapore, very, very small population, have not even been to China, but going to Taiwan, which is a supplement kingdom, already conquered Taiwan, number 1, and then went to Japan, also very good, and then we opened up Korea, and now the footprint is going to Europe, 700 million. I think all the population here add together is not even population of Europe. So at the Europe, we are at the, what we call the tip of the iceberg. If you go to Antarctic, the iceberg, you can see very high, but actually under the ocean, the iceberg is very, very huge. We are just at the beginning of everything. It's going to be a huge market. Has not even entered United States, Canada, Brazil. But it's not officially entered United States and all these other countries, but we already have Pegasus in this country. So those people are even earlier than Pioneer. They are so early that they already start to do this business, even though there is no branch or support from HQ. But in Europe now, we have the first branch in the Czech Republic, so it's already official that it's here. You can get the product here, and there's even a registration of the patent licensing for conscientious and all this stuff. That all these things have already been done. So with the support from the HQ, this is where we can really start to build our business, right? Now, let's go into the marketing plan. This is where the money is, right? So when you buy one set, so all of us have consumed, of course, the first set, or some of you consume many sets. I've already consumed many sets. You will be given one account and it consists of 3 business centers. So one set of per tier, 2,100. But what do you get with this, right? It's not just the product. It's not just the product. With the first set that you buy, you get a free membership lifetime. And I really like this because a lot of things in life, you always have to renew. I get very annoyed today because they told me my class pass gym membership, they want to cut it out because I didn't go to gym for some time and I didn't spend my credits. So I was dormant. They want to cancel me. And then if they cancel, I need to start again, then I need to pay some fees. So there are a lot of things that you have to pay monthly or you have to pay annual, you have to pay things. But this one is free membership, lifetime. Even if you start at 18 or you're 80 years old, you will get a free membership. And you have a license because with your account code, you have international business license. You can do business anywhere in the world. So when I first know about this product, I was in Korea, but I was doing business, telling my family, about this in Malaysia. So I was earning income with people who are joining it in Malaysia. But then I come to UK, so I also shared with some friends. So I can also do the business here. It doesn't matter where you are. That's a really nice flexibility. So if you're someone who does not want to be tied down and you have a lot of friends, network everywhere, can you imagine in Europe, it's almost like a one single market because in Europe, you have people who move here and there. So you can do a business in Germany, you can do a business in Spain, right? International business license, no stopping you anywhere. The third one is no sales target required. If you are familiar with any other network marketing plan there's always a sales target. There is always a sales target. And what happens when you don't meet your sales target? They don't pay your full commission. And if you don't hit your sales target, what happens? You normally take out your own money to buy the remaining bottles or whatever that you're selling on A platform or other platform, N platform, so that you meet the minimum sales target so that you get paid the full commission. So it doesn't make sense that you have to top up if you are just short of one more sale that you cannot get your commission or they don't give you the full commission. That's what I didn't like about other platforms because growing up, my mom was doing some stuff like Riway and all this Avon. There's always a sales target. So I know about this other platforms. So there's always a minimum that you have to hit, which is very annoying. But in Riway, there's no sales target. So you can do as much as you want. Or for example, like me, I'm going for pregnancy, maybe I'm going for maternity, maybe 1 month, I cannot do it, right? So if I'm on a normal platform of network marketing, if I don't do for 1 month, maybe I will lose sometimes you build up the trajectory, the commission, I maybe lose everything for that month, or I have to start again, something. But this one is not required. So a lot of flexibility for me. And also no maintenance fees. So that means also it's somehow related sometimes when you have to do a minimum sale or no maintenance fee. So that's how they pay for the maintenance that you have to do some monthly stuff. So no maintenance fees needed. And then daily income in Singapore dollar. I don't know if any of you checked, but recently, pound was not doing better than Singapore. Singapore is actually quite stable. In the countries in the world, two of the most stable currency is the Singapore dollar and the Norwegian kroner. So both are very small countries, but they both have very strong treasury. I mean, their government is very strong that they have enough treasury backing that their currency remains very strong. So if you're in the country or earning income in the country where there's fluctuation, for example, if you are residing in Turkey, you're earning Turkish lira. They almost have in fluctuation like 50%. Having a daily income in Singapore dollar is amazing. The next one is inherit business account. So I'm going to have a baby soon. And then if I build up my business and I become a Pegasus, I also want to, if anything happens to me, I also want that business to go on to my baby to have a passive income. So you can inherit to your next of kin, which I think is a great thing. Because if you work for a corporate, if you quit your job or you retire, you cannot inherit your job to your son or your daughter. But at this one, you can inherit, right? So And the last one is, of course, I've been talking about it, is unlimited passive income. Why I say unlimited? It's because of the multiplier. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. And then my mathematics is not so good, but you can imagine it becomes more and more and bigger and bigger. So unlimited passive income, because you don't know who the person you bring in will know who, and they will know to bring some other people. So unlimited passive income, right? Now, there are 3 bonus that the company will give. The first one, referral bonus, 10%. The second one is development bonus. That's when you build your team, the left and right leg. And the third one is a matching bonus, which is 10% of the development bonus. So last one is 10% of the DB. Let's go with referral bonus because that's very easy and it's straightforward. And this one applies to everyone. Doesn't matter if you just joined or you're already here at Pegasus 9 rings, everybody gets the same kind of income. So how do you get a referral bonus? When you have your first account, you take the particular product and then you think, oh, I feel really good, and then people say that you're very good, you look like very beautiful, your skin is nice, you feel healthy, and then maybe somebody is show a lot of improvement from their diabetes. You just introduce your friends or your family, and when you do the introduction and they sign up, they also pay the 2,100 pounds. They get their own set. You will get 200 pounds, which is 10%. So it's a very straightforward. Every single person that you refer, you get 10%. Very straightforward. It doesn't matter whether you're a new joiner or you are already here in the system. Everybody is the same. It's fair. So you have a first friend and then you have a second friend. You also introduce 10%. And you also introduce your friend and he buy a set. B will buy another set. You also get 10%. Right? Very straightforward. Now, we have development bonus. Development bonus is because this is a binary system. So we only have left and right. Very easy to understand. Everything is left and right. Everything left and right. Next, left and right. Under the A will also have left and right. Under B, have left and right. So everything left and right. When you give to A, you have a left. And then to the B, you have a right. Left and right. Then your leg is what we call pairing. Left and right leg is paired. You get an extra we call development bonus. This is development bonus for you to develop your team. So this development bonus is additional 10%. So another 200 pounds. So what is the summary? If you find one fan on one leg, you get 200, which is 10%. And then you find another fan on another leg, you get 200, which is 10%. But then left and right is like a pairing. So when you find these two, you get another 10%, and then you earn 600 pounds. One friend, 200 pounds. Two friends, 200, 200, 200, 600 pounds. So it is in the interest that you try to pair all your binary left and right, left and right, left and right, right? Now, what happens if you have more than two friends? And also there are some people who say that I want to do the minimum because I just want to consume for free. You know, I'll tell you how I can consume for free. One set, depending on your needs, depending on the kind of treatment that you need, one set maybe can last 3 to 4 months or 6 months. In these 3 to 4 months or 6 months, if you find 4 friends, you can almost consume for free because you get 200 for every friend that you refer. So 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%. 4 friends, just need 4 friends. And then because you have the left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right, A, C, A, B, A, B, A, you know, the CV, you also got development bonus, development bonus, development bonus. So another 10%, 10%, 200, 200, 200, 200. So you can see 200 times 4, 800, 200 times 4, 800. So 1,600 is 80% of your return on investment. So you're almost eating for free. So this is a position, if someone who is like, oh, I want to do a business, but I want to do minimum, but I want to eat for free. This is how you can continuously to eat for free, because sometimes maybe some of us may need to continue eating. So this is a position when we say eat for free, right? Of course, if you tell to more than A, B, C, D. If you sell to E, you probably start to profit already. You start to profit. But this is a minimum, so you can eat for free. Now, of course, there's infinite levels of development because you not only know A, B, C, D, you know more than A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then A will also know A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A lot of people. B also know the A, C, D, B, F, G. This is why we call it unlimited passive income, right? This is that I said just now, 2, 4, 6, 8. So in a conservative period over time, there's an opportunity for 12 months projection to earn 200,000 pounds. But of course, if we do this multiplier fast enough, 2, 4, 6, 8, you do it fast enough, there's an opportunity to earn 200,000 pounds in 1 month. I think the number is so huge that some of you may find it hard to believe, but we know of people in this Zoom chat who actually earning 200,000 pounds per month. But of course, for projection purposes, realistic, maybe some of you take 12 months. So this is 200,000 pounds. This amount is very high even for London standard, right? Now, the last bonus, this is where the true, like the unlimited passive income comes in, is when you build a team and your team is huge. So you is me, your account, and A is the person that you brought in. So now A, then take A say, oh, I introduced 2 of my friends. So A introduced the A1, A introduced A2, A's friends. And because A had left and right leg, so A has a development bonus. Remember, I said that if you have a left and right leg, you have a 10%, which is a development bonus. So A earns development bonus, 200, because he found left and right pairing. And the matching bonus is 10% of this 200. So matching bonus, I will get automatically 20 pounds because 10% of what A is getting. And because if I have 2 business center, so the next account, I also will earn 20. The matching bonus happens for 3 layers. The third one is my upline. So in this sense, Shane will get 20 bucks. Shane will get 20 pounds. So if this is the matching bonus will happen for 3 levels. So if you want to take all the 3 levels, you are recommended to have at least 3 accounts, your own account, your own account, your own account, almost like A. So next time when A's friends down here, B, is doing, have a very good development bonus and they get a matching bonus, this A1 will get 20 pounds, this one will get 20 pounds, and A will get 20 pounds. So A take all the matching bonus. So if you have only 1 account, the third one, your upline will take. But if you have 3 accounts or more, you will be taking all the matching bonus. And because this one can happen like the lower levels, then that's where you will be. Imagine if the development bonus, and you have many of this. If you have many legs and each leg is doing like 200 pounds, 200 pounds. So imagine if it's 2 million, 10% of 2 million. Okay, 10% of 2 million is how much? Is it 200,000? Yeah. So you get 200,000. And then second level, you get another 200,000. That's 400,000 in terms of matching bonus, And then if this is you, then you get another 200,000. So 600,000 just by matching bonus, right? So basically, these are the 3 things that how you can be able to build a very sustainable income on this platform, Riway. Yeah. So when your team gets bigger, you will see the matching bonus, and then it will roll up, and you will be able to see the passive income. Okay. That's the end of my presentation, and I'll stop sharing here. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much, Joanne. Thank you very much. Hello. I saw our new friend. There's a new friend here. Hello, Muhammad.